This is Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates at the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier.
Mhm.
Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Crispy, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Rachel,
Dees.
we have no topic of discussion today. We
That.
went through a few, and we just were like, nah, that sounds dumb. That
Mhm.
sounds dumb. So we're just
Yeah.
going to hang out a little bit and see
Yeah.
if we can get somewhere cool.
Okay. Sounds
What do you
good.
think about Benedict Espinosa?
I don't know who that is.
Right on, right on. I don't think anyone does.
Oh,
Really.
okay.
Not
Oh.
really, like deep down.
Oh, okay. Do you want to
Um,
enlighten us?
Not that particularly. It's kind of boring. Uh, I don't know. So like we have this trouble sometimes when we're trying to think of an intro. We don't want to like repeat ourselves.
Mhm.
So like last week I think we talked about the Jump Space game.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And then we like sometimes we talk about move. What's your favorite movie? All time.
All time?
Favorite, not best, just favorite.
Favorite movie of all time? Maybe The Mummy?
The Mummy.
Yeah, with Brendan Fraser.
Well, definitely you got the thesis of favorite, not best. You got that locked down. The Mummy
It's a fun movie.
with Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like him.
What
I was accused of looking like Brendan Fraser one time when I went to a convention.
accused? Uh-huh.
No, I wasn't dressed as Brendan Fraser. I just want to
Mhm.
clarify that. I
Okay.
have a beige messenger bag that I had and a black t-shirt
Hmm.
and cargo pants, like khaki cargo pants.
Right.
And so I was just walking around and I guess I had a like middle part in my hair.
Uh-huh.
And people were like, "Oh my God." And they went up and like took a photo with me. They like leaned up next to me and like took a photo. And I was like, "What is happening?" And so we just kept walking. And
Mhm.
then other people were like, "Oh my God, that's awesome." And they like stood next to me and I'm like, "What is happening here?" And they're like, "I love that movie." And then they left. And I was like, my friends are laughing and they're like, "I don't know what is happening to you right now, but it's very funny." And finally I like flagged down one of the people that took a photo with me and I was like, "What?
Mhm.
I'm not in costume." And they're like, "Oh my God, you look like
Right.
the guy from The Mummy." And I was like, "I look like the guy from The Mummy." And I'm like, "I'm gonna dress different from now on."
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna, I haven't worn big cargo khaki pants since. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's how easy it is for guys to cosplay male characters.
The low expectations. The low expect oh what is it? The soft bigotry of low expectations. Oh man.
Oh my God, he's wearing cargo pants and a messenger bag.
Oh
He's
my
that
God.
one guy from that one movie.
He's that white dude, that other white dude from that movie. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. Oh man, they could have thought I was three different people. In all
Yeah,
fairness,
that's true.
uh, yeah, I don't know. It was during that same convention though. We were all. It was like really. It was like during Dragon Con in like 2003 or four.
Mhm.
No, it was no it's 13 maybe 2013, 14. I don't know. One of those years.
Uh-huh.
I think it was 2013. And so we're sitting on the stairs outside of one of the hotels, like kind of down the way from the hotel.
Mhm.
And there's like millions, like I don't want to say millions, hundreds of thousands of people,
Uh-huh.
right, in this area. They're like it's so packed. It's hot, it's nighttime and it's still hot.
Mhm.
And there's like people walking around in big fucking costumes bumping into each other, and it's just sweaty and kind of gross over there. So we kind of stepped aside and sat on the steps to cool down a little bit.
Mhm.
And while we're there, a cab, like a van, like one of those like minivan cabs, pulls up. And so we're like, "Oh, someone's whatever." So we're not thinking anything of it, right?
Mhm.
And then out of nowhere, fucking John Barrowman. Do you know John Barrowman?
From Doctor Who?
Yeah, Jack Harkness.
Yeah.
He kind of like is like sneaking people into the cab, like three or four people. It looked like his family or some of his like staff or whatever.
Hmm.
And then my friend goes, "Oh, Jack Harkness," and she like runs at him. Like, and she's like, "Oh my God, can I get a photo?" And he looks around like at the crowds
Yeah.
and notices that he hasn't been seen yet. He's
Right.
clearly trying to sneak out of this
Yeah,
place.
he's trying to go home.
Yeah. And so like, and he's like, yeah, we'll take a quick photo. And he like leans up next to her and she goes to take a photo, but she clicks video. And so there's a video of her and John Barrowman just trying to like hold a fake smile for like a really long time, while John Barrowman has a look of absolute fear that someone's gonna notice him and like
Oh
rush him.
no.
It looked like a guy sneaking out from behind like an old shop that's surrounded by zombies. You know what I mean? Like he's just trying to get out of here.
Yeah,
And
that's funny.
it was so funny. Once they realized it was video, he jumped into the cabin, they drove off. But I was like, what a sweetheart for taking the photo
Yeah.
and being like, "I'll give you the photo if you promise to shut the fuck up and not make a
Right.
racist."
Do not let anyone know that you saw me.
But I also laughed. It was like because she spotted him in a crowd,
Yeah.
like from like 30 yards,
Hmm.
and was like "Oof," into action. It was a very unique experience. I walked past the guy Merle. Do you know the guy who played Merle from Walking Dead? He
Oh,
also played Yondu from.
yeah.
I'm trying to remember his name. Michael Rooker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was him at first. Like we were walking past each other wearing like I had a Boston hat on, and so did he.
Hmm.
And as we walked past each other, he's like, "Nice hat," and I was like, "Yeah, same to you." And then my friend was like, "That was that was Michael Rooker. That was Merle from Walking Dead," and I was like, "Oh, Brad." It's just- I don't know. I'm not really one of those starstruck folk, but my friends are.
Hmm. I went to a like book signing for Joe Hill a few years ago. He's Stephen King's son.
Nice.
And it was at a Barnes and Noble, and he was running late. And so, like, there's this crowd of people, and we're all like at this sort of little stage area where we know he's going to have his talk, and
Yeah.
everyone's looking at the stage area. And I like look over to my left at this like Starbucks counter, and I can see him at the counter ordering a coffee. Like he's already late at this point.
Fuck that. You need your juice, man.
Yeah. So I didn't say anything because I didn't want like everybody to run over to the counter.
Yeah.
But he like got his coffee and he looked over and he saw me like looking over and he like gestured for like me to be like he put his finger up in front of his mouth. He was like shh. And then he did this exaggerated sneak, like you know in cartoons when characters
Wait,
like put their
the
hands up
high-footed
and they like
step.
hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that and then like wove through the aisles and then like while holding his Starbucks coffee
That's
and then
funny.
eventually made his way up to the stage.
It was like, I'm late, but I need my coffee.
Yeah.
I kind of like that about the guy.
It
Oh, that's funny.
was very funny.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people that when you see a celebrity gets like, you
Yeah.
know. I don't
Mhm.
know that Joe Hill qualifies as a celebrity per se, because I
Uh-huh.
think most people would look at him and not know who he was. But I think in
Yeah.
that room, he definitely qualifies since they're all there to see him.
Yeah, everybody there, I think, knew what he looked like and they were, waiting for him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to think, is there anyone that you would get starstruck by seeing? Like,
Oh,
that's like really like, oh my God, hey,
huh. Um,
I know mine right away. I know, like there's probably three of them.
wow.
Yeah.
Let me think. I would say, hmm. I'm
I
trying to
don't,
think of like what celebrities I like, other than it's like, oh, they're in this movie. That's
what
cool.
about the guy who played Spike from Buffy? Yeah, that'd do it.
I never looked for any of his other work. I liked him in Buffy
I don't think he has a whole lot of other
because I
work.
like the character Spike. It wasn't
Yeah.
like I like this actor. It was I like this character.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I did, I will say the lady that plays Elvira,
Oh
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
got her like she had an autobiography come out and I got that like the day it came out.
Well, I imagine you'd see her coming. She's not subtle.
I was a big fan of her when I was younger.
I'm a big fan of her still. Big
So I
fan of her
would
works.
so probably her.
Yeah.
Um hmm.
You think you get flustered by seeing Elvira? Like, would she have to be in the full getup, or could she just be like, just
She looks very different out
I
of
know.
the Elvira getup.
That's why I was bringing it up. Do you think if you
Uh,
just saw her, do you think it would still be as flustered, or does she have to be in costume?
I think if she was in costume, I would be
Yeah.
like more flustered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I think it's the costume that I'm more flustered by, if we're being totally honest. Someone
Um,
had pitched an idea for a movie with Elvira and Dolly Parton as twin sisters that were separated.
oh my God, that's
Uh
hilarious.
yeah, like this like kind of like rhinestone cowboy and a fucking goth lady.
Uh-huh.
And just they solve crimes or something. I kind of love that.
Yeah, I would watch that.
Yeah. They're like a yin and yang symbol,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah,
They're kind of opposites,
yeah.
but also the same. Wow. That's deep, yo.
Who'd your celebrity be?
Number one is LeVar Burton. I would
Oh,
fucking have
yeah.
a straight up fucking conniption if I saw LeVar Burton.
Yeah, he's
I
awesome.
love that man so much
Hmm.
that when he was hosting Jeopardy, I was like, you can cancel the rest.
Yeah.
I want him.
Hmm.
I want him to be the new host of Jeopardy. I think it's meaningful for our country.
Yeah.
I think it's meaningful for the world to
Hmm.
have him do that. And then they didn't go with him. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I'm not watching Jeopardy anymore. Fuck you guys. And then I still watch Jeopardy. But my
Hmm.
point though is
Yeah.
he should have been the host.
Hmm.
I'm upset for him on his behalf.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have been an excellent host.
LeVar Burton is the best.
Yeah.
He's like the greatest living human, maybe.
Mhm.
Um, and then obviously Picard,
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Patrick Stewart I would. I mean, I want to pretend that I'd be cool, but there's no fucking way.
Hmm.
There's zero fucking chance that I would be cool around him. I would be a dork. I'd be a straight up fucking dork. My friend sent me a photo the other day. He
Uh-huh.
went to uh the Museum of Pop Culture, and in the Museum of Pop Culture they have this Kirk chair, the original captain's chair.
Oh, yeah.
And then he showed it to me. He's like, "Yeah, look, check this, the Captain Kirk chair." And I'm like, "That's the Pike chair." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "That's the season one from the Cage
Hmm.
pilot episode chair." And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, He said it says the Kirk chair. I'm like, "But it's not. But it's the Pike chair because it doesn't have two rows of buttons. It has just the one row of dials." And he's like, "What?" And I went and found photo evidence and showed it to him. And he's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Yep." But no one knows who Pike is. So, well, not until recently. So
Yeah.
they call it the Kirk chair.
Okay.
But that's what I mean. Like that level of stupid
Hmm.
is what I would be very unpleasant to be around for him. I would completely get him being like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And I think the third one would be Jonathan Frakes, though I think I'd be much more chill around
Oh,
him.
yeah. Yeah.
But I think that there would be a level of giddiness that was like underneath where I'd
Mhm.
want to ask him about like, why the fuck did you step over all those chairs? What was that about? What was that about?
Hmm.
Maybe Whoopi Goldberg. I like Whoopi Goldberg a lot too.
Oh, yeah. She's
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I remember Whoopi Goldberg from the movie Eddie. Do you remember Eddie?
No.
Great movie.
Okay.
It's a basketball movie. She's a fan, and they have this contest, and the winner gets to be the coach of the Knicks.
Oh,
And
okay.
she's like a huge Knicks fan. And so like when she joins, it's like sort of like this like goof where like she's just supposed to be like a fan coach, and she's not really coaching. They're just
Right.
doing their thing.
Yeah.
But she actually does become a good coach and like is like it's a very good movie.
Hmm.
There's a scene about a black hole that I want to show you. It's very funny.
Okay.
We'll watch that after this.
All right.
But yeah, so Theodore Rex, what's up? What's up, Whoopi? I'm a big fan. I know all your work, even the weird shit.
I don't
Even
know
the
what
weird
that
shit.
is.
Theodore Rex is a objectively terrible movie. She knows. Yeah, she's not surprised by this,
Okay. All right.
but it's objectively bad.
Okay.
But it's still fun to watch. That's why Whoopi's the best.
Hmm.
Yeah, because even in bad shit, she makes it better. You know.
Yeah.
I will say, why did you sign up for that one? Eddie, I totally get. Eddie's a great movie.
Uh-huh.
Fucking Theodore Rex. Nah, dog. I would have been like, nah, we're gonna pass on that one. That was a paycheck film for
Mhm.
sure. Do you have any others?
Um,
Uh,
uh, maybe Mila Jovovich, but I don't really like watch her movies. I just really liked her in The
yeah,
Fifth Element.
yeah. She
Um,
was a cool side character in Dazed and Confused too.
oh.
She has a look about her.
Hmm.
There's some kind of I don't know.
Yeah. When I every once in a while, like my algorithm will recommend me like interviews with her and stuff, and she seems like a genuinely nice person too. So
Yeah, but I
yeah.
mean, they are celebrities. They have to kind of come
True.
off that way.
True, but I mean they could be like when I read Elvira's biography,
Yeah.
I was like, please don't be super conservative. Please don't be
Oh, do you think Elvira would be conservative?
I didn't know, because she's
Pretty certain she's
older
not.
when she wrote it, so maybe she was like, and then I realized, the terrible mistakes I made in my, but she's not.
She's a big-breasted goth lesbian.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
not
But
really
also
their
like
demo.
nobody knew that until she wrote that in her book that she had
Yeah.
like a female partner for like I think by the time the book came out, like they'd been dating for like over a decade or something,
Yeah.
which like I know a lot of people joked about the willpower of her partner who didn't open every conversation with "I'm dating Elvira."
Yeah, that would have been like tattooed on my forehead, I think.
Right? That would have been like the subject of every conversation I had.
I guess if you're dating Elvira though, like your life is pretty chill. You're doing
True.
pretty good,
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
fair. Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like you don't gotta brag about nothing. You're living that life. You don't need
right.
to.
Nothing bothers you.
Yeah. Real recognize real.
Um,
I think Neil deGrasse Tyson too, probably.
oh, yeah.
I just like him. But I
Yeah.
think I think me and him would just kind of probably goof off about weird science shit.
Hmm.
Or at least that's how I play it in my head. He'd probably be like, "Get away from me, weirdo. I'm trying to have dinner with my family." But like for me in my head, I'd be like, "Hey,
Hmm.
wouldn't it be interesting if, you know,
Yeah.
space-time geometries. Let's talk about those." And he'd be like, "I'm trying to eat a burrito. Can you get the fuck
Right.
away from me?"
I'll say Tobias Forge from Ghost.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even recognize him without his get up,
Yeah.
you know.
Hmm.
Boy, how great would it be to have the Pope, the actual new Pope, do a like actual concert like with Ghost. Like so
Right.
there's like the Pope and then the goth Pope.
Yeah. That'd be pretty
What if
cool.
what if they were like rivals at like Pope school?
I think they're both like they kind of have to be rivals right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think yeah, that's sort of the demo for
Hmm.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're the Catholic Church, but we're evil, but also we're openly evil about
As far as I understand it, that's just the Catholic Church.
right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Well,
Yeah, see, that's what we get an intro at anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
When
Well,
life gives you lemons, throw them really hard at someone and take their wallet. Lemons are, you know,
uh-huh.
they'll hurt if you throw them.
Okay.
They got
Well,
pointed edges too.
do you want to go to this week's episode?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. This is Requiem of Reflections, Season 1, Episode 12, Break On Through.
Bring on through. We're gonna go back to the ship.
Kaeviir.
Something's going on here, but I trust Victor. A little.
There's there's something else going on with him.
Oh, I'm certain of it. But he's either not a threat to us or he is. Either way, should be close, right?
Why?
'Cause that's how the saying goes. You keep your enemies close, you keep friends close. Pretty much everyone. Just be in a crowd is really what I think they're getting at, is like, move to a city. Don't be in the fucking boonies like a weirdo. You want to
Don't
be
live
where
in
the
the
things
swamp.
are happening, you know? You want to be where the people are. Want to see them there. Want to see them dancing. Walking around on the
What do they call it?
feet,
Yeah.
up where they run, up where, you know.
Yeah. Well, at the
Come on.
very least, we bring him back. All of us will be in the same place. Perhaps I don't exactly know how, but my Adrie is relatively good at solving problems.
She's okay at solving problems.
Well, I'm sorry, I only have one frame of reference at this point, but I know enough to know that I don't want to leave him alone.
Look, I think you'll find once you get to know me that I'm a stand-up guy.
That animals don't like, and that Bucephalus is very interested in, and that I can sense there's something going on with you.
I can sense there's something going on with you. You seem very
There's nothing going on
distrusting
with
of
me.
people.
Must
Look.
be an Adrie thing. The other one likes to read mail.
Yeah. Look,
Both
I can-
Adries dislike the other Kaevirs.
Yeah. And Kaeviir just doesn't like anybody.
Anybody,
Not
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
He likes that Adrie. He's like, I've made friends with one, okay?
This is the model I like. I don't want it upgraded.
Yeah.
I don't
Stop.
want a substitute.
The NCC 1701. No bloody. A, no
A,
bloody.
B. Look, I can vouch for the Raven, all right? I don't understand what's going on myself, although I've got ideas probably along the same lines that some of the rest of you do, but I don't have any reason not to trust him.
Look, take me through the mirrors and I'll explain these. And I'll kind of like pull the chess piece apart.
You could explain them now.
I can't. Not here.
Adri is going to shake her head. She'll look at Kaeviir. She'll say, "It's your ship, but no." I'd say no. There's something. She's just going to point at the Raven while she's talking to Kaeviir. Like, there's something going on with him. I can sense it.
Take it under advisement. To the ship.
You do what you
Yes,
want,
you're-
but I'm going to send a sternly worded letter.
That I will find before it gets to its location and read. Can you imagine if Adrie sent a letter and the other Adrie intercepted the letter to read it before? They could start their own post office.
Guess your two horses come up with a carriage beside you guys and come to a stop, and that was heading towards the city. You hear a voice from inside. Rorden, stop. I think that's Adrie.
I'm sorry.
The door opens and you see a wood elf get out, noble attire, regal dress. Walks over and hugs Adrie.
Is this who I think it is? Is this a male wood elf?
No, this is
Okay.
a female wood elf.
This is
Gets
Ristlin?
out. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's like,
This
my
Adri
niece.
does
I
not know
know.
Ristlin. Okay.
No, she does not.
All right.
She also doesn't know Riordan, who's driving the carriage.
Okay.
Well, she does, but she doesn't know this one.
Yes. Okay.
So, yeah, you guys see a wood elf, similar features, almost looks like could be related to Adrie, older, walk up and just hug her with both arms wrapped
Oh,
around her.
Adrie's gonna very awkwardly pat her back. Hello.
You suspect?
Kaeviir is going to do a series of investigation checks. We're having too many people realize who we are. I want to investigate everything up and down of this person that she's hugging while they're hugging.
Okay. She's like,
Oh my god. 32 on my
Oh my gosh.
investigation check. Okay. So
You
can
know
I-
where fucking Jimmy Hoffa's buried with a 32.
Oh yeah, that's no problem.
all
It's a
right.
giant stadium. Come on, man.
Jimmy
Before
Cooper's
I
whereabouts.
solve his investigation check, she looked Adrie dead in the eye. Is this your mother's armor?
No. This is
Replica.
my armor.
He walks around you. I'm almost positive, niece, I have never seen this armor before on you.
It's
You always wear that clunky suit.
I usually wear that suit, yeah.
Ahem.
I wanted to try something new.
She looks up. At this point, Kaeviir, from your investigation roll, you're able to tell this has to be a relation of Ludo.
Right.
Between the resemblance between Adrie, the resemblance between Ludo, this has to be. The carriage is definitely elven noble.
While they're
Gold
hugging,
decorations.
I'm going to take my hat and slide it into my coat, and then take with one hand, kind of style my hair differently than I normally wear it off to the side. And I'm going to prepare my accent. Oh, you must be Ludo's parents or friends, some relation to Ludo. You know his daughter.
I know my niece well. I'm Ludo's younger sister.
Oh,
Listen.
very nice to meet you. And he's gonna hold his hand out.
She goes to shake it. You look
We-
familiar, but she looks over. Raven, you've seen better days.
Oh, this is Kaeviir.
I know. She
Okay.
she went from looking at Kaeviir shaking his hand to looking over at Raven and seeing his armor and holes.
We are just about to work on his armor next. We wanted to have an homage to her mother's armor, something for ceremonial circumstances, for, parties and things. I
Does Ludo
crafted some
know?
of my finest work.
Speaking of which, Ludo, Adrie, have you heard from your father recently?
I have not.
Your mother's estate has reached out because Ludo hasn't been around. And then they haven't seen you, which means you've been staying at Troll Skull again.
Mhm.
How would your mother feel about you being housing with two men that you're not married to? Your mother would not stand for this scandal.
How awkward for you. One of them is standing right here.
Rain, I mean nothing by that. How are
Hmm.
you, Lord Trichet?
I'm doing well.
And how does your mother feel about this?
Everyone's
Sorry.
mothers are fine. They're fine. Everyone's mothers love this situation. It's the 12-15s. Okay.
I have a whole floor to myself. Adri mentally is like, I'm pretty sure she has the whole floor to herself.
Yeah.
She
So
scratches her head. And how's your brother?
Victor,
Mm-hmm.
causing trouble. I'm sure he's causing trouble as we speak.
She's
A
like,
holy-
Riordan, will you open the carriage? We're gonna give them a ride into town. There's no way my niece is walking into town.
Thank you.
Riordan gets down from the carriage and bows as he opens up the doors.
Master Lanus, thank you for the ride. And he's gonna get inside the.
Ray's just kind of doing that, kind of looking around like John Travolta, just kind of like, what am I supposed to do with these fucking griffins? What- I
They're
have
gonna
to
fly
return.
I
back.
think, yeah, I think they're going back on their own.
Will they go back? Okay. I didn't know if I needed to like be there, like so I could get the deposit back, or like, how am I gonna fucking
You're gonna have to
handle?
pay the insurance on mine,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
the collision
Yeah.
coverage. Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know who this other person is.
Riordan,
Yeah.
you recognize it as the one that betrayed your mother.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And he got out of the carriage?
Yes. He was the
Okay.
one driving it. And then
Okay.
opened the door for all of you with a grateful bow.
If you look at Lannis, your armor stylist,
Mhm.
he is mad dogging you to keep it under control. He's got very intense eyebrows right now.
Adria's gonna stop. Probably like everybody else is gonna get on the carriage before her. She is gripping the hilt of her sword very tightly.
Bristol
Adri
reach your head out.
Adria's had a
Adri-
very stressful last few hours.
Adri, darling, are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Darling, are you okay?
I'm great.
She reaches a hand out to you. Come on.
Hmm. She will slowly get in the carriage, but she is like making aggressive eye contact with Riordan the entire time she's getting into the carriage.
You guys can see Riordan give Ristlin look like, what was that for? And Ristlin just kind of shrugged. Where can I drop you?
Troll skull.
Are you sure, darling?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. She's still like
You are your
staring at
father. You
Riordan.
are your father's daughter.
That's what they say.
That's probably a good thing.
And internally, she's like, and I am my mother's daughter, and I've sworn to avenge her anytime I find this man.
He motions and the carriage starts.
The Raven's gonna sit on the back of the carriage because
Okay.
he's kind of too big to fit in there with everyone else.
Lord Trichet, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, no, pleasure's all mine. So,
You never took us up on the opportunity to come to Silvermoon.
oh well, I mean, I'd very much still like to, but business being what it's been lately, it's been a little hard to pull myself away from the city, unfortunately. Is that where you're coming from, or where
Yes.
have you been? Ah,
Yes, no, I had to return to take care of the estate. Um,
I see, I see.
since my brother has lost all inheritance as normal.
Lost as in misplaced, or
No, him and my father had a falling out years ago, so I am stuck dealing with the entire estate.
oh, I see.
He chose to be a harper. Father didn't want him to.
Hmm.
Well, sometimes you just have to act how you believe is right.
Adria, you came from his choice of being a harper. He doesn't regret a day of it.
Can you speak up a little bit?
No. Adria, you came from his choice of being a harper. He doesn't regret a day of it.
Couldn't have been spoken better.
And you're her armor stylist?
Weapon and armor stylist of the Umbranu Consortium.
Ah, I haven't heard of them. Are they new?
Oh no, it's an old house of crafters.
Still-
I am Leonis Diviatna Cambrelia Astraverde. It's very nice to make your acquaintance.
You as well.
And perhaps we can do something with your And he's gonna wave his hands around. With your style sometime. Perhaps if you are not too busy in the coming weeks, we can have a look at you.
I'll be in town at least for the week. There's estate matters to
Fantastic.
settle.
Fantastic. And your friend.
Yes, he'll be here with me.
Excellent. We will make an arrangement.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you haven't seen your father?
No. I'd like to find him though.
That's all scoundrel Ludo. Last I saw him, he was banging around downtown with the lady women's.
Rislin's eyes kind of flared anger for a moment. You don't know Ludo.
That's not true.
So either you're protecting him or you don't approve of her father.
No, her father is a fine gentleman, of course. And he's gonna look out the window like upset.
Ludo hasn't chased anything since Tharasta. He's been too heartbroken to chase anything after.
Man, these people are so easy to get information out of. How am I supposed to communicate to Adrie who this person is, though, even though I figured it out? Have them introduce themselves, and then all of a sudden Adrie hears the introduction and knows the context. Oh, what about the father? How does their relationship with the father work? Oh, I don't know. I'll say something horrible about him. And there's the information you need to know. You've got all the context you need.
Mm-hmm.
This is the greatest armor crafter ever.
It doesn't take long for you guys to reach Troll Skull. She has him stop the carriage. Adrie, are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
She'll kind of go around to just to talk to Rislin. She'll say, "It was really nice to see you."
She hugs you.
She'll
You
hug
too.
her back.
Give Victor a hug.
I will.
And I'll
Come,
be at
darling,
your
we must
mother's
polish
estate.
that.
Sorry, you're both talking at the same time.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I'll be at your mother's estate.
All right. It's been a while with how things are on Dad's side of the family. Is there a lot of family in Silvery Moon? Or is it just you?
Your grandmother's still there. But Ludo is welcome home, but your father swore he'd never return after the fight him and your grandfather had. So, and your grandmother, being a proud woman or elf that she is, won't go against your grandfather's word about never seeing Ludo again. Ludo has to be the one to make the first move to come back.
Hmm.
I, on the other hand, don't give a damn. He's my older brother. He always has been. He always will be.
She nods.
So, I see you wear his Harper pen.
It was important.
Be careful which Harper jobs you take.
Of course. I have to finish some work on something, so you may not see me for a while. But I want you to know that I'm fine and I'll come back. And I'm going to find both of them and I'll bring them back.
He gives you a warm smile and a nod, hugs you, and looks at Rain. If she doesn't come back alive from wherever you guys are off to, I'll bring the weight of Silver Moon down upon you.
Oh, you have to get in line, honey. I will take his out of his hide. Now come.
You don't have to worry.
Nods. She's a Laedan. Nobody worries about them.
I'll be fine.
The armor looks good on you.
Thank you. You might see me back in the old set next time.
Aw. It does fly magnificently though when she does get it moving.
She will just nod. She doesn't know how the other Adrie's armor works. Well, thank you for the ride. And then she will lower her voice and she'll be like, watch out for him. And she'll like glance at Raritan.
Is he not brushing the horse right?
Just watch out for him.
She nods, looking at Roran oddly.
Adrie's gonna like glare at Raritan over Risslin's shoulder. She's
Kaeviir is
"I'm
like, we're
watching you."
going to get caught. Inside, darling, please.
All right.
The
Hmm.
armor will rust.
All right. Well, have a good stay.
You.
She'll
I'll see you shortly.
okay. She'll hug Risslin one last time, glare at Raritan one last time, and then go into Troll Skull.
As the carriage is leaving, you can hear Risslin. Tell me you didn't insult her work last time we were in town. I didn't talk to her. You know how she gets about her work. Ludo warned you. I didn't say anything. I'm telling Ludo. Why?
Fucking Kaeviir is like fake waving out of the window. Bye bye. Go
Yeah.
away now forever. Don't come back here, please.
Sounding more and more Renasmir as they get farther away.
Well, we all it's like crabs, right? We all evolve into an ass.
Yeah.
As you
What
guys are standing
was
outside
that?
Troll Skull. Go for it.
What was what?
What was that?
Do you know who that was?
Yes. Do you know who that was? That's the problem.
Yeah, I know who that is. And he's lucky I didn't disembowel him on the side of the road.
It's not actually him. And I'm gonna be like fixing my hair.
Wait.
You don't know. He could have the same. He could be the same type of person.
And
Maybe he just
what?
hasn't been found out here.
Oh yeah, and he's just deep cover as a carriage driver.
Maybe. I'm sure he gets a lot of. He gets to
Tips?
listen to a lot of private conversations.
Look, things are different over here. You know that. Not everything that's the same as the other side.
But some things are the same.
Look, we got too many people over here that know that we're here. We need to maybe not be so open. Some people we can't fucking lie to because they read your soul signs or some shit. I can lie to her. And that man might not have done anything. He might have just been some fucking driver. He's just like trying to serve a family. He didn't have the same background as the other one. Last thing we need you chopping a dude's fucking arm off while he's trying to operate a carriage.
But maybe the reason he took the job was to get close to my mother
Yeah.
or my
and
family.
And what? They didn't do anything yet? They just been working that carriage the whole time?
I don't know. Maybe he had a hand in her disappearance here.
I am going to call this mirror syndrome, where you've been in the mirror for so long that things start to become, you start to become suspicious of everybody.
I am not suspicious of everyone.
You just read a green mark on the tattooed fella that we just found, and he's me.
I can sense something is going on with him. It's similar to the unhallowed ground that we were just on.
Look, clearly something is wrong with him. And
Yes.
we're both going to look at him for a
Yeah,
second.
she's gonna look like right at the Raven. Like, yeah, obviously, look at him.
I mean, look at him,
Yeah,
right?
I
But
Obviously.
there's something
I just
else
turned to
beyond
Raven
what's
and I'm like,
obvious.
you get used to it after a while. They have to go through this sort of back and forth to figure things out. Seems like a terribly inconvenient and inefficient way of doing things, but just let them cook.
Oh my God!
As the kids say.
You don't get to say that. You are like 2 or 3 decades out from being able to say that.
You guys hear
When
a young female voice, Master, and Alicia comes running out the doors towards Raven.
oh my God, Alicia! It gives
You're
her a
alive.
big hug.
She hugs him. What happened to your armor? Are you
Got
okay?
broken. I'm okay. I think I'm all right.
She looks back. Thank you guys for finding him.
Yeah.
Everything's all right. How's the shop?
Dusty? I cleaned everything, but I can't clean inside your tubes.
I'll take care of that. Not a problem. You did a good job. You kept everything running. You did
I'm
good.
glad you're okay.
Me too. Kaevir's gonna lean over to Adrie. Doesn't seem like a bad guy.
Or he's bewitched her.
He's bewitched. What does that even mean?
There's
Bewitched?
there's something going on with him.
I'm sure there is. He has moving tattoos. He sprouts wings out of his back. Yeah, and he fucking apparently spontaneously passes out dead and wakes up. But you know what? That's not that weird. All right? We all do some of that. I think all of the me's
Something
have
would
a
have had
weird, loose relationship with life and death.
but something would have had to bring him back from the dead.
Mine was an old guy whose name is Orifice.
Well, he didn't have an old guy.
He
Right?
might have had an old
He
guy. You
woke
weren't
up-
here for
he
him, but
woke
it
up
doesn't
to
mean
a
he
just-
wasn't there.
If there was an old guy, he would have mentioned it, but instead he said he woke up and there's
Might have
just
been
a
unconscious for the
battlefield
old
of the
guy.
slain. That's his old guy, is a battlefield of the slain.
You think that just a bunch of dead bodies brought a guy back from the dead?
No, but I think obviously they're connected.
What, you think he just didn't want to bite their vibe?
Don't use that word.
You're like 600 decades out from being able to use that.
Look, there's something going on with him. And
Every time she says that, that Beauty and the Beast song kicks in. You know, there was something there that was
no, that's not the theme of this.
Look, it's another Kaeviir. Why don't you just have dinner with him and then tell him all of our
That's
secrets,
a-
and we'll get back to doing things like we normally do.
That didn't happen.
Why don't we just get him to play you a little violin and you'll chill right out?
Okay, you're referencing a thing that did not happen.
We can't prove that it didn't happen.
We can't prove that it did happen.
Look, maybe your dinner party with violin music is just his dead body field, okay?
Okay, well then that's a lot worse. But also, this did not happen.
Your instincts on Kaeviir are terrible.
That's
Every
not true.
Kaeviir that you've met, you've had the wrong instinct of. You
It's
met me, you thought I was a jerk, now you love me to death.
Okay,
You
were
met the other
kind
one,
of a
you
jerk.
thought he was a great guy, and he's the fucking monster of all
He was-
monsters.
he
And now you
was
think
nice.
this guy here is some jerk off
There's
asshole,
something going
and he's
on.
probably great.
I don't think
Kids
that's
love
true.
him. He's a doctor.
There's something going on with him. And just if you're going to invite him onto your ship, then you need to keep an eye on him because
He gives
there's
money
something
to orphans.
you don't know that.
Orphans with diseases.
You don't know that. Maybe he distributed those diseases. Maybe he poisoned the water supply. I don't know. There's something going on with him. And if you want him on the airship, then you have to keep an eye on him.
Of course I'm going to keep an eye on him. He's only got one eye. I got two. It's going to be easy.
Oh, but probably poisoned the water supply, she said.
Shit. She's talking about him poisoning the water hole. Like, you just see how insane she sounds?
Oh.
Look,
My
clearly
favorite
there's
part is
something.
you guys are doing this on the stairs of Troll Skull.
Oh, we're inside at this point.
Yeah.
We're right in the door.
Also, Adrie is not like keeping her voice down so that the Raven doesn't hear. Like, she is fine letting him know that she is highly suspicious of him.
I believe everyone within a 5-mile radius of Troll Skull is aware of that by now.
But not Victor Trench, because he's such a fucking moron. Vincent Trench, whatever his name is. He'll be the last one in town to know. Look,
Hmm.
I'm getting a sense that you don't trust me.
This is
That's
the Raven
fair.
speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Yeah.
Why is that?
I can sense there is something more going on with you than what you are outwardly projecting. I think it's something akin to the feeling that I had in the unhallowed ground back in the forest. Whatever that is, it is attached to you.
Get me through the mirror and I'll explain everything. You couldn't see that if you're a podcast listener, but she aggressively moved her hair to one side of her ear. She was fucking flipping that shit. Surprised you
Adrie,
didn't burn your finger. You were moving it so fast.
Adrie's gonna look at Kaeviir because it's his ship, so it's his choice.
Aren't you curious?
Something going on with him, and I think that bringing him onto the ship is going to be dangerous.
Okay. Then maybe we just sit him down and make him tell us here. And then we can judge. Fair enough?
Yes.
Rain?
It's fine with me.
Where's a good private place where we can talk?
Well, I mean, we can go up to my floor here on the manor.
Let's do that.
All right.
Alicia, is that you? This is other Kaeviir, the original Kaeviir.
Yes.
How about you make sure no one comes in? Okay? We're closed for the
Well,
day.
That's easy. Elle, will you lock the doors, please? The doors close on their own.
Shutters.
Locks engage and the chain goes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
As we're heading up the stairs, I'm like, I need to get a house that does that. Did you die here naturally? I'm just gonna walk up to the chalkboard. Like, did you die here naturally, or were you like cursed to be here? I'm just figuring out how I can get this done on my side.
On a chalkboard, letters begin to form. Natural death.
Damn, that could take forever. What if we slowly poison someone's food?
You had a ghost on your ship and you hated it.
Well, it wasn't a decentralized ghost that controlled the windows. It was a fucking centralized specter that would float through my doors whenever I was trying to do something. Can't take a shit in this fucking boat without a fucking ghost head popping up.
Oh, you didn't like the spectral flowers she left you.
There are no spectral flowers. What are we talking about? Not everything that dies has a ghost.
All right.
Fucking ghost ham just sitting on the table. It was alive at one point. And don't think that this ghost ham concept does not apply to any other aspect of this game, because I think that is a very strong case for why books would float on Featherfall.
They
We'll
would
get back
not.
to that later. That is another bit of evidence I will be including in my treatise. All right, so are we all in? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Are we all in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do this now?
I think
Questions?
what's going on with the chains that are moving on you?
Years ago, I was in the military. We were in a forward camp. And we had moved a little outside of our range to try to chase down an enemy force. None of us wanted to be in that war. The other side didn't want to be in the war. Nobody did. But, you know, the decisions of kings, you know. I get to kind of draw the short straw, go on my my duty. It's me and 3 other doctors at the time. And so I have to go around to different outposts, check on, make sure everyone's okay.
Mhm.
And I pull up to this one, this outpost. When I get there, the sounds, like when you approach a military encampment, there's some sound. There's clinking of armor, and there's people laughing and talking. They're a boisterous folk. And I could tell when I first approached something was wrong. There were no noises. And I walk into the middle of this outpost. The walls have been caved in and collapsed. There might have been 200 bodies stacked up in a big pile right in the middle. Some of them were children that had just happened to have been in the area. There were soldiers from both sides. And it was just, I got there too late. Something had happened to them and they were all dead. And I just felt overwhelmed. Like if I'd have been here a couple hours earlier, if I hadn't stopped to rest, maybe I could have got here before. And I just remember being so, like, a mix of angry and mortified and sad and scared. And I just remember yelling, you know, the horse was faster, or if I were lighter and the horse could have run faster, or if my pack wouldn't have taken so long to pack up. Maybe I could have got here. I could have helped. I could have turned the tide. So I'm going through, I'm trying to find a shovel. I need to bury all of these people. There's like a prison, a jail. And so I go down there and I'm looking for a shovel just to start digging the graves. And this old man is chained to the wall in there. And as I approach, he stands up and he asks me why I'm so upset. And I tell him, you must have not noticed, but there are hundreds of dead outside. And he tells me he did notice. And that struck me as strange. How could a man who's been chained up down here in a cell, how would he know what's going on? How did he survive this? He asked me to unchain him, so I do. You know, some of these people are in prison for stealing food. It's like, it's not a big concern right now. And he tells me, he asked me what would I trade to be able to save all those lives? And I thought at the time it was such a strange question. And he asked me, would I give 1,000 gold to save those people? And I said, yes, obviously. And he said, what about all the wealth in the world? Of course. What is money? It's nothing. And he asked me if I'd trade my life for theirs. And I said, yes, obviously I would. And then he asked if I would trade my soul. And I told them, yes. I never really thought about what that meant. Trading your soul. It's not something you cling to, really. It's just a thing people talk about. And then he says, deal. And he stands up. And it's a man with long dark hair. And he says, shake on it. One soul for theirs, for their lives. And he holds his hand out. And I could feel just a malevolence on him. Like a stink of evil. But how could I let hundreds of men, women, and children just lay out their dead for one person? That's a fair trade. That's more than fair. Right? Right? So I did it. I made that trade. I'll make it again. Anytime. And then the chains came out of the ground and they grabbed me and they burnt. They stung. And they pulled me down till I was on my knees. And I've had these ever since. But every one of those people walked away. All of them. That's fair, right? That's good. And I don't know what happened. I don't know. I'm being honest. One person being cursed is worth it. I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't know about this. I have to go through this mirror. You have to help me get through this mirror. Shit. And he's going to just put his hands over his face.
Adrie is going to insight first. 24. I assume she found his story truthful.
That's what happened.
Okay. She'll kind of look at him for a long time, and then she'll look over at Kaeviir and nod. But thieves can't. We still need to keep an eye on him.
Agreed. He's going to gesture back.
All right.
I'm sorry I hid it from you guys. I don't like talking about that.
No, I can't fault you for that. I mean, for everything we've been through, there's a part of me that thinks that, a level of trust has been established, but no, some things about your past are better left buried. What's important is at least we know what we're up against now.
Yeah. Yeah. He's going to stand up.
As he stands up, the chains wrap tight and rip him back to the ground to his knees.
Ah!
Can I go try to pull him back to his feet?
All right.
He can't stand. These things are
Give me a
very
strength.
strong.
Okay. Strength check. That is a 14. Not the best.
You're not able
Um,
to get him up, but you do feel heat through your gauntlets trying to
Okay.
grab him.
We start
The
to see
seal begins to glow bright around him. The chains are slowly faltering as the seal glows.
he starts to kind of torque his body around to try to break the chains free. And he finally does. I
He
have
does.
to get to the other side now. Help me.
Kaeviir.
Yeah.
Should we go now?
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to help him up, but he's like 3 times my size.
Adrie will also try to help him up.
yeah, I'll lean into it.
Thank you.
All right, we're going through the mirror.
Con rolls for the mirror travel.
Oh shit. All right. We're gonna do how many?
One each.
Okay. Oh my god. God damn it, Kaeviir.
Oh no.
Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Original Kaeviir
Oh, fuck.
got a 4.
Oh,
Rain also got a 4.
yes.
Adrie got a nat 1 for a total of 5.
Oh,
Oh,
And then Raven 14. He rolled
All right.
a 4 and got a 14.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
all right. So as the four of
Everyone
you
goes through and starts vomiting, and he's like,
Ugh.
"What's wrong with you guys?"
as you
This
guys
is fine.
initiate as you guys initiate the mirror travel, you guys punch through. It's harder than normal. Like it's the force is pulling you. It's almost like something was trying to keep him out from going through. But once he breaks through the surface, Raven shoots through like a bullet. He
When I'm
hits
on the
other
other side, hold on, can I thought this was a very cool thing.
Go for
Like
it.
when I push through to the other side, as I'm starting to walk away from the mirror, if the chains like grabbed me and started to like try to pull me back in.
That would have been actually more on this side before you broke the full surface of it.
Okay.
Once you got through the mirror, then the chains would have just. They
Oh,
were
do I lose the
there, but
tattoos?
yes.
Oh
The minute you
Yeah.
break through the other
Ooh.
side, the chain tattoos are off.
Oh my god.
Though the other three, the ordeal of the chains trying to go through the mirror not being able to throws off the other three. And the effect of that hits all three of them harder as they break the surface of the other side.
What happens?
They
Yeah.
My lab.
projectile vomiting.
You got a projectile straight down at the fucking floor. If you throw up on my fucking my poisons and my fucking
I throw
disease,
it
that'll kill the
directly on
world.
Kaeviir.
Relena has a bucket for Kaeviir as her Kaeviir. Technically her Kaeviir.
Mhm.
She looks at the other one. Found another you, Dad.
Relena?
Ooh.
This one only sees half as good as you.
Is that you?
She nods. I'm assuming this is Raven, right?
Yeah. He's gonna grab her and hug her hard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Touchy, touchy, touchy. She hugs him back.
How old are you?
You want how old I look or how old I actually am?
You must be I'm sorry. I can't quite get it right in my head.
It's okay. It's been a century or so.
Century? How?
The word professional or site doesn't mean anything to you.
Sight means something to me, but
Halfway means something.
yeah.
She's a purple eye image. Ring any bells?
No. Should it?
Not at all. She smiles.
Meanwhile, the three of us are puking directly behind him.
Guys, he's gonna hold his arms out. He's got no tattoos.
Ugh.
Uh, do I assume by the fact your armor looks like it's just been shredded that combat is not your thing?
Oh, I love a good fight, but I seem to be in sort of tatters right now. I could use a repair.
You should meet Adrie. She likes to fix everything.
That's my Adrie.
She's down a couple decks. She has the
He's-
engine completely in pieces.
He's gonna go running out of the door to try to find Adrie.
He has no idea what the layout of the ship is. So
Nope. This is
he's gonna be
fun.
running around for a while.
As soon as he runs out and sees Cargillus, he's like fucking ready to fight.
Oh no.
We've been breached.
She's
No,
gonna hit
no.
Kaeviir on the shoulder and point as she continues to throw up.
Cargillus says all eyes sit there and glow, ready to go.
Well, don't just stand there, flyboy. Let's do this.
Stop. Blah.
Wouldn't be the first pineapple baby
fine.
I took down.
He
Right.
works for the ship. Blah.
Cargillus is like, is he with us?
Is he with us?
I have you know I am the guardian of the shop. And the library.
Okay.
And who are you?
You can call me Raven.
I think I puked.
Kaeviir.
Two of the eye stalks look at Kaeviir for confirmation.
He's still hurling, but he's gonna like wave his hand. Yeah.
Very well. Cargillus goes back into the kitchen. Don't enter the shop without permission. Or the lab without permission. He turns. Then the beholder turns back.
That is amazing. Where is it, Adrie? He's just
Relena
gonna start
points
yelling
down.
Adrie.
2 decks down.
He's just going door to door yelling Adrie.
Adrie's gonna look over at Relena and be like, tell him not to kill Brendan. Blah.
It'd be funny the first time.
No.
Fine. You good, Dad, if I have to go babysit the other you?
Yeah.
Alright. She walks off.
Dragon
Don't kill the skeleton.
You just hear him down the hallway. Avast! Like
Brenda's like, ah!
Dragon Heist Adrie will like yell up the stairs. I assume she's probably in the engine room.
There's no way she couldn't hear him.
Okay. Yeah, she's like down in the engine room. She's sort of been tinkering with making the engine more efficient on the ship. And she's got like a pair of like welder's goggles on. And she just yells up the stairs. She's like, "What?"
he's gonna run down there. He's like, Adrie,
Raven?
I'm here.
Hey, why are you here?
Look. He's gonna hold his hands up.
You got them removed?
They disappeared when I came to the side.
What?
Once they're done throwing up, they'll tell you all about it. Come on.
Why are they throwing up?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
They
I have
seem a little
to.
frail to me, to be honest.
They kind of are. Hold on. I have to put this piece back, or else the engine will blow up in 20 minutes.
Right. Okay.
She's gonna go back and you see her kind of like,
As he's exiting, he's like, "Great tubes, by the way."
yeah, there's like really good tubage on the ship. It's like all worked all throughout it. Um,
That was me, wasn't it? I could tell. That's a tube guy. I could tell just by looking at him.
yeah, no, okay,
That's a
all
tube
right.
lover right there.
Should okay, that should hold, and then she'll just like pat the engine and then like shut the door. It's like I'm trying to make it more efficient. Whoever installed it, I think it was the other you, just the most slipshod quick job that I've ever seen. You wouldn't believe the amount of residual magic we've got on runoff, which there's not even any sort of reflective sheeting on the inside to bounce it back. Like we're just shedding magic in the air, you know.
That's gotta
Any
be a problem.
yeah, any doofus with a detect magic spell could just like follow our path through the air.
Relaina's has her arms crossed, leaning in the doorway. That wasn't Dad. That was Victor using Dad's schematics.
Okay. Well, like I said, a doofus.
Hey, Victor's cool. Okay? I'll explain in a minute.
Victor's cool? Did you hit your head on the way in?
A few times, but we're good.
Okay,
Relaina's
well,
in shock just watching this side of Kaeviir she's never seen.
Victor's here too somewhere. Although also, they don't really have coffee on this ship. I keep trying to get us to stop to
I
like
can make you some coffee, no worries.
okay, but with
I'll make it
coffee,
nice and thick.
no, with coffee beans.
Yeah. It'll be so thick, you won't even believe you'll be able to smear it on toast.
That's not, that's not how that works.
Be so thick you'll have to spell it with 2 C's.
Oh. Oh.
All right. Well,
Oh.
it's good to see you. Um, the other you is kind of a pain in the ass, to be quite honest. But
He seems I don't know, stoic.
stoic?
He didn't say much when I was around him. And I don't know if it was
Hmm.
maybe off-putting seeing yourself. I mean, you would know.
Relaina shakes her head. He was studying you.
Well,
You're not
I
the
hope I'm-
first you he's seen. The last one tried to kill him.
Oh,
Huh,
there's more of us.
apparently.
Yeah, there's apparently I don't know if it would necessarily use the word infinite, but definitely more than 2.
So, where are we sailing?
Well,
Hmm.
not exactly sailing per se, but we are traveling.
Oh,
What
you
does that
haven't
mean?
Oh.
you haven't seen? Oh my
Hmm.
God. She's gonna grab the Raven's hand with both of her hands and just start dragging him upstairs.
It's a boat.
You are
cares?
not gonna believe. No, you have to see this. Get ready.
Relaina
Okay.
looks at Rain. How is he with heights?
That's great. He can fly.
She doesn't know that.
I think all right.
How long has it been since but it was like a 3 or 4 hour travel back, right? And then we had that conversation. Has it been 10 hours?
I don't think it's been 10 hours since he cast his
Oh,
wings.
No,
damn
I
it.
don't think so.
As soon as he
Uh,
sees the outside, he's like, "Oh my God, this
Right?
is awesome."
I have so many plans for like getting this airship up to snuff. I mean, it's like a good kind of basic layout thing, but
What's it floating on?
so that's the engine that I'm working on.
He looks up and he's like, "Is that a sky tube?"
I don't know if I'd be broadcasting how much change you're doing to the ship.
I'm improving it.
It's fine. It was fine before. Kaeviir's gonna walk up.
Yeah, fine for, baby's first airship.
Whatever you say, Adrie 2.
I'm not Adrie 2.
I'm sorry, I can only hear Adrie 1.
Hawks can't be drunk. Hawks has seen multiple people.
I take it your trip was successful, given
Rain.
Oh yeah,
a
this is pirate rain.
captain,
He's a
but
pirate?
Yeah, this one's a pirate.
That's crazy.
privateer,
Right?
I believe, is maybe a more appropriate terminology.
Look at him
Did
though,
you-
he's sturdier.
Sorry, did you have a queen or someone approve of your piracy?
Pretty sure
Because
that's
if
a
you
crime
didn't, if you didn't, then you're a
Yeah.
pirate. But if you did, then you're a privateer.
You're
Just
a pirate.
asking.
I think by the law you're a pirate.
You also appear to be sturdier. And I look over at Kaeviir like, oh, that's
He's thicker in 2 ways.
with 2 C's.
No, he's thick, and then I'm gonna tap my head, and he's thick.
Huh.
Thank you so much for bringing me over here, guys. Really, this is the first time I felt light.
Original Adrie would like to insight to see if she still gets the same kind of unhallowed feeling that she got back in the Dragon Heist Mirrorverse.
Do you mean OG Adrie?
OG Adrie got a 32.
God damn.
OG indeed.
It's not there now.
Okay.
Anything?
You seem better now.
I feel better. He's like drinking water, and I feel great.
Dragon Heist Adrie is going to elbow the Raven and then point to original Adrie. She'll be like, look, I'm a knight.
That's
And Adrie's going to say, I'm not actually a knight. I'm just, wearing armor and channeling divine forces.
Oh, so you weren't made a knight?
No, I'm not claiming to be a knight either. She just keeps
Right, but I
calling
was
me a
just-
knight.
Right, but I mean, that's the same thing as him with the pirate.
Right, the same thing, yes. The same as you. Same as you.
Right. So like you guys weren't told you guys were, a privateer or a knight. You just behave like them. So so then you're a hedge knight, maybe? And you're a pirate.
Sure, we'll go with pirate.
And you got a skeleton guy and a lizard man
Mhm.
and a floaty pineapple baby.
Yeah.
Full grown pineapple man, sorry.
There's a Dragon Heist Adrie will say, and Victor's here. He's running around somewhere. Usually he's causing trouble with the kobold.
This is amazing.
And there's another kid here, Nick.
No, everyone forgets
Nick's
all the
like
time.
17 now. But
like,
technically he's a kid to Adrie.
like the elf said, a kid.
And Kaeviir is gonna look at both of the ages, but yep, a kid.
And there's Serena. She works on the ship too.
What is she, like some kind of like robot, or she like a werewolf with like a samurai sword or something? What's going on with her?
No, I think she's some lady. I think she's just like she just works here.
For what it's worth, I was a wereshark for a short period of time.
Of course you were. It's batshit over here.
I know, right? It's so weird here.
Everything is backwards.
Yeah. They're really weird here.
I mean, look at my guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's so thin.
He is.
He's like a
That's what I said
scarecrow.
the first time I saw him.
Like a scarecrow, right?
Yeah. It's like somebody took you and then just like wrung you out.
All right, maybe it would be a good idea not necessarily to belittle the people who have taken us in. You
dining
too.
hall, everybody in the dining hall, for the love of God. And Kaevir's just walking down to the.
Everyone's gonna walk in with a little "Hello, my name is," and then it's
Hey,
When
Dad, do
Kaevir's-
you
start-
prefer mare variants or elves on board?
Say what?
Relena calls down. Do you prefer the mare variants on board, or you prefer a group of elves on board?
Oh, I don't know.
True.
I
We
don't
have
know. They're deeply
two-
unsettling either way.
2 elves now.
Yeah, we had a whole bushel of elves earlier.
Guess it depends on how much you like trellises.
I always heard you're not supposed to have too many of them in one place, otherwise things get real viney.
That's not true.
That's what I heard.
It's not true.
Thanks everybody for listening to Requiem of Reflections. This is going to be part 3 of our Curse of Strahd chain of games. Curse of Strahd, Return to Ravenloft, and now Requiem of Reflections. So thank you for sticking with us. You've been with us the whole time. And just remember, if you want to donate to help support the podcast and help us make better content and continue on into the future, just go to patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Thank you.
Thank you. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I was just about to start talking before you
Oh,
did.
sorry.
God, why don't you let me deal in my process, okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't
Why
mean
don't you
to
just
interrupt.
dream about putting zucchini in shit, okay?
Okay.
Just think about the zooks. All right, one second. Let me get a drink. Is that all right? Do I have a second? I'm gonna wet my whistle before it gets dried out by the zucchini. Thank you.